that's what I want to talk about next is before we talk about all the drama and whatnot afterward. The Fox broadcast is just, it's terrible. I mean,
it's so bad.
It's getting so bad. I mean, we started off with what she's probably a nice lady. I don't know her. She's probably a nice lady, really is. But they do this whole like 5-minute her walking around the studio trying to be funny. I don't know. It was just terrible.
Hey everybody, this is Thomas from the Dega Boys channel reminding you to hit the like button if you're enjoying what you're watching. If you want to see more great content like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon as well to be notified of any future videos coming out. Thanks for watching. Now back to the video.
But that was the introduction for Kevin Harvick, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
No, that was just that was so
cringe, dude.
Oh my god, it was hard to watch.
Bad. It was like she was trying so hard to be funny.
Oh,
she really
so
was.
Hard.
You know, I get it. You're trying to appease your audience, but good God, please don't try that hard again.
No, that was bad. And what makes it worse, though, is there was a producer that had read the script, they had rehearsed it, and then signed off on it.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that was where it began. Oh man.
That script got the stamp of approval, by the
way. How embarrassing. And what's sad about it too is Fox used to be the premier broadcaster of motorsports. I mean, they were outperforming NBC or TNT back in the day. ESPN even couldn't hold a candle to these guys. I mean, Fox killed it back in the early 2000s, and it's just how far it's fallen down. And then the other thing, especially why I did that intro clip, they spent the entire, besides that 5-minute whatever the hell that was, the other time they spent talking about Denny Hamlin not winning a damn championship. The whole time. Just everybody, just Denny Hamlin championship, Denny. I'm like, come on, man. Nobody, like, we know. We don't need to be reminded of it, like, all the time.
They were shoving it down our throats, and it's like, okay, we get it. We watched it. He didn't win the championship, okay? We get it. Like, stop.
Yeah. It's like there's like 3 things in life you can count on. Like, always happening. Your birthday. Christmas. Denny Hamlin not winning a championship. Those are the 3 things I got marked on my calendar every single year. They're gonna happen. So we don't need to be getting that. So yeah, that was just a terrible look. I don't know. It was just whatever. After the race though, Logano and Gibbs having an argument. Like, did you see that at the trailer, the hauler? I mean, what was that, dude? That is comedy at its finest. Like, they didn't even look back at each other. If you were listening to what they were talking about, they were just like, I don't even know. It wasn't even a fight. There was nothing there. Like, the content wasn't there. Like, it was just like 2 little like kids arguing about getting the last donut out of the box.
Exactly what it is. It was the fight for the last Lego in the tote. You know, it's like it's not even the same color as your build, bro. It's still out.
Yeah, that was.
It doesn't matter.
Awkward.
It was just it was over some crap that happened at a terrible racetrack.
Yeah,
with a terrible series, with a terrible car, with a terrible driver. Nobody cares. Sorry, there's no points. Who cares? It's just whatever, man.
Yeah, who cares? At the end of the day, who cares? I mean, honestly. And it's not like, I don't know.
You know what? Let it flow into the Daytona 500.
I mean, it's great. It's great entertainment for us. I mean, it gives us something to talk about on Tuesday, so I'm here for it. It just looked silly. That's all you can say.
I was really hoping we would see some fist flying, for sure.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I want to talk about next is all the other disputes that we got. We got Recchi and Nemechek arguing after the race. I mean, there's nothing good there. I mean, it's Recchi. And then we had Recchi and McDowell having their issues during the race. And me and Tom even talked about it when we were watching. They were like, wouldn't it be just absolutely great if we saw McDowell and Recchi fight? That fight would be over before you knew it. McDowell would just absolutely
pummel.
Oh yeah, Ricky would be his little brother at that point. His little child. Like, he would own Recchi in a fight, man. I wanted to see it, dude. I really did. I was looking forward to it.
Here's what I really enjoyed about Reki and his little beefs that he had is when he went up to Nemechek's car and his window net was still up. You could just see him. He's walking over there like this, and then goes over to the window and he's trying to yank down on the latch and he's sitting there and then he gets both hands on it and he takes it down and then he puts his head in there and he's going like this. It's like, bro. You're not that guy.
No, you're not that guy at all.
I thought that was very comical.
Yeah. He's got big boy syndrome that he was beefing with everybody, man. Like,
he really was.
I think he got into Chastain at one point and they started throwing blows at each other, and then I don't know, man. He wanted to fight everybody, man. Reki had big boy syndrome that night. For sure. Yeah. A terrible Fox broadcast. I guess, what's your opinion of Kevin Harvey? Mine hasn't changed. I think if him and Boyer continue to just keep throwing shade at each other, I feel like that's what the whole season's at this point. That's all they got. That's it.
Yeah.
They focus so hard on them just throwing shots at each other all night. It's like that's what it's gonna be. Get used to it. That's it. That's Fox now.
It's just weird. It's just really weird. I don't know. Whatever. Can we please race somewhere else in the freaking Coliseum?
Yeah,
please.
I agree. And that's a good point. That's a good point because we talked about this off stream. The Clash is essential for NASCAR. Every other professional sport has a preseason, right? This is NASCAR's version of a preseason. We don't have preseason testing. They don't have any of that. This is just a one-off. Shouldn't care. Race for money. Race for pride, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. But let's rotate it, man. Like, let's send it international. Let's do whatever we want. It's 2 weeks before the Daytona 500 anyway. We can run it on a Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon, Sunday. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where we race it. Let's just run it around. Let's just send it off and do whatever we want with it. Let's make stuff up, run new packages, new rules, whatever. Test stuff with it. Who cares? For nothing anyway. Nobody should care. You think Denny Hamlin's life's better today because he won the Clash of the Coliseum? No. And he's made that blatantly obvious that the only thing he has left on his list is the championship. So, I don't know. That's the way I look at it. It might mean something more to a different driver. Like if Ty Gibbs would have won that, I bet it would have meant the world to him. But most of the veteran drivers, they didn't really care. I wouldn't care.